Time is running out for lawmakers to reach a deal on health care. Affordable Care Act subsidies, which help lower costs for millions of Americans, are currently set to expire at the end of the month. The Senate failed to pass a health care plan from either party last week, and now it is the House's turn to take up proposals. CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small joins me now from Capitol Hill to talk about it. So the House is set to vote on this Republican-led bill this week. Break down what's in the package, Taurean, and the prospect of it passing.
Yeah, so this is a bill that leadership has been pushing. That's House Speaker Mike Johnson. Notably, I want to start with what everyone will be talking about. It does not include an extension of those ACA subsidies, something that Democrats have been pushing for, the biggest debate in the Senate we've seen so far. But this does address what Speaker Johnson is saying, an overhaul to the health care system. It would expand accessibility for small businesses to band together to get shared health care plans. It would also look to provide checks and balances to pharmacies. So the aim there is at lowering drug prices. But there is still an appetite to expand those COVID-era tax credits. We heard from the speaker before he left for the weekend break. He said that there could be an amendment that happens that would include those subsidies. The question, though, is whether or not Democrats will be willing to support this, because they've been asking for a clean extension that would be for 3 years without any other reforms. That's something that Republicans say they're just not willing to do, at least on the House side, Vlad.
Even if a health care plan passes, though, Jonathan, of course it would have to pass the Senate before lawmakers leave for the holidays. Is that even feasible?
Yeah, I mean, the numbers just aren't there right now. We've seen before in the past there have been a few defections in Democrats looking to get just something done. Of course, there are quite a few moderate Democrats who have been hearing from their constituents saying that they need to act. They can't just accept perfect as the only answer. But again, with that 60-vote threshold, it's going to be hard to entertain any possibility of a House bill moving out of that chamber to the Senate and passage without any measure addressing those expiring tax subsidies.
All right, Taurean Small for us on the Hill this morning. Thank you, Taurean.